Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon, everyone. So, first of all, I would like to say I'm really sorry for being so late to record this video and also late to upload it on the YouTube. But I have checked all your work last meeting, your writing, and some of you are still sending not on time. I'm like you have uh, past the time, but I think that's fine. As long as you really write it and you send it to me. And I have checked some of your writing, and that's good. I mean that you get what I have explained to you through this video. And I know even this is your very first time to analyze or to write something looks like an article, but I hope that you can understand and you can comprehend it. And so later on, when you write your thesis, later on when you write academic writing, it will be easy for you because you already know that every time you have to write, you need to quote. Yeah, so if the supplementary material that I have sent to you, the APA 6 styles citation, I think it's better for you to learn by yourself. You have to check it, you have to read it, which later on I do believe, and believe on me, that when you are writing your research, your thesis later on, or another academic writing, it will be so useful for you when you write the reference, whether it is in text citation or on reference list. So for today, we will continue our material still about this part. So let me move my face first. Opinion paragraphs. Yeah, so what we will have for today still about opinion paragraphs. Like last meeting, every of you have write your opinion, yeah, opinion paragraphs, which you express more about opinions, your opinions, and then it is supported by other people opinions, right? So you open your paragraph with your own statement, your own opinion, and then you take the supporting sentence by using other people opinions, and then once again you close your paragraph again with your sentence. And don't forget, because you take other people opinions, other people words, whether it is from article, whether it is from the book, you have to write their names on the reference list. Okay, so next here, if you check on your book, chapter 5, another things that we also have to concern when you write an opinion paragraphs, it's not only opinions, but here, see, you have to put fact. So what is fact? A fact is a piece of information that is true. Yeah, for example, that film was 3 hours long. Meanwhile, an opinion is an idea or belief about a particular subject. For example, that film was boring. Writers use fact to support their opinions and to show why they hold their beliefs. So here, last meeting, you have learned how to write a paragraph by using your own opinions and other people's opinions. Now, if you check on your on the article, in an article, it is not only consists of opinion, but also you can find some fact over there, which can support your statement better than just an opinion. So if you go check on the article, so here I open one of the article from Mr. Jaya about the journal. So you can see, or I think that you can analyze which are the fact and which are the opinions. So here I check on the Google Scholar from Mr. Jaya, one of his article about debate. Yeah, teaching speaking by using debate. So from International Journal of Instruction in 2017, debate instruction in EFL classroom, the impacts on the critical thinking and speaking skill. So here, if you check on the abstract, yeah, so here, you can check some of the fact that is found by Mr. Jaya. Mostly, yeah, you can see from the example, even you can see from the example, mostly uh, the fact is consists of number, right? So if you find a number like this, of course it is a fact. Why? Because Mr. Jaya count it. Yeah, so here one of the fact that you can find is nih, there was high contribution of debate toward the whole aspect of critical thinking in the bracket 0.821 or 28.1%. Yeah, so you can find one uh, fact here, and then the other one. Okay, partially the contribution of each aspect of critical thinking toward critical thinking was as follow. The context was 32.3%. The issue was 26.2%. The implication was 20.1%. Then the assumption was 6.6%. On the other side, there was high contribution. Okay, so the another one here, and then fluency was 27.4%, grammar was 30.7%, the pronunciation was 8.3%, comprehension was 5.4%, and the vocabulary was 1.4%. So this one is the fact. Why? Because if you see here, fact is a piece of information that is true. So this is the true information. How can I know that this is true or this is the fact? Because if you check on the article, Mr. Jaya do the counting. Okay, so this one is the way he count. This will be learned by you later on SPSS. Later on, you will have lecture about statistics. So maybe if you are from social class in senior high school, you have learned on your school about statistic, and that what we will do. So here the findings. So here he counted like the mean score is 16.16, and then the mean score 17.96, 93. Okay, so here all are the fact, right? So here is the count. Okay, the counting, and this is based on the SPSS. So the average score category is 60.65. Most of them are the fact. Okay, so this is another test, per sample t test. Yeah, so all about the counting, all about the explanation, about how he got the score. Okay, another one. So here in the discussion, he finally state that okay, now so the conclusion, he said that some implication okay, so here so one of them one of the word that he says that uh now, the student should be given more exposure in relation to the activity, for instance, the debate application in the classroom, yeah, which can stimulate the student to think critically and increase the student's self-confidence and motivation to speak on public. So this is actually Mr. Jaya opinion, right? But this opinion, yeah, his opinion is supported by his counting with this score, yeah, with this score. How he can say that a debate can make the students increase their self-confidence and motivation to speak before public, yeah, in front of the public, based on that counting. So that's what we call as the fact. So here Mr. Jaya do not only use other people opinions, yeah, Mr. Jaya doesn't only use other people opinions like from Ribot claims that in the process of debate, persuade debaters, blah 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 and blah blah blah. This is only opinion, right, by the other people. And then Nisbet, right, and then a lot of expert opinion here. But Mr. Jaya also count it, yeah, by using this one to show the fact. So that's why it is important to use both fact and also opinions on our opinion paragraphs. And remember that when it comes to a fact, it means that the information is really true. You can prove it. And one of the way to prove that it is a fact is by using a research, by using accounting. Okay, so your writing is not only about your opinion. So that is make the difference between academic writing and then just a usual writing. When it just comes to opinion writing, yeah, you just explain an opinion without any contribution or without any support from the paragraph, from the fact. But when it comes to the academic writing, you have to state the fact and also other expert opinions. Even the opinions is not just like you take directly from, if you want to talk about speaking, for example, you just ask your friend, no, it's not only about your friends. The opinion should be from the people who are relevant, who are an expert of that topic. Yeah, so your writing will be a good writing because it is supported by opinion from the expert and also the fact. Okay, so if you check on the writing here, there are a lot of the exercise that actually you can do by yourself. Like, what is the main idea? I don't ask you to do this because I think that it is way like reading. Yeah, you can practice by yourself. And then also this one, how we make it different between fact and opinion. Yeah, that's like the exercise for reading. So that's why I leave it. Once again, to make it different between fact and opinions. Like, I was born in New York City. Do you think it is fact or opinion? Yeah, of course, it is a fact, right? So that's why I did an F. English is an easier language to learn than Arabic. This is fact or opinion? Yes, of course, opinion. Because other people have different statement. Because I can say that, Arabic is easier. So that make it different. That because it is so easy to make it different between fact and opinion, right? So here, how to write fact and opinion too, and how you use auxiliary. Yeah, I think that you have learned this on the grammar, like could, should, ought to, has to, doesn't have to. I will not following this. And then here we have another one that I want to explain is this one. This part, connectors of cause and effect. So mostly when we are writing, connectors is the most important one to show, because we just cannot say like statement, but of course we need to connect it. If you check on the internet, there are a lot of kinds. There are many kinds of connectors in writing. Yeah, so from this book, we just can see cause or reasons, and then different between effect, and then additional. So I want you to explore by yourself too. Yeah, some connectors that we use in writing. So you can check on the internet. Yeah, you just can type connectors in writing. And then if you check on the image, or maybe from the web, that's better because you will see the example too on the web. But now I'm showing you the picture to make it short, like this one. There are many kinds of connectors in English based on the reason why you use that. Connectors is something like conjunction. Yeah, but we make it easier to say that it is a connectors. In some word, people say it is conjunction, but conjunction is so small. If you want to explain wide words in order to connect from one sentence to the other sentence, we way better to say it is connectors in English. So you can see here, if you want to say opinion, you start the word with I think, I believe, in my opinion, in my view, as far as I know, it seems likely, it seems to me. Sequence, yeah, like if it is in procedure text, right, we say firstly, secondly, then, next, afterwards, finally, eventually, previously. If you want to add, yeah, nah. And also in addition, further, for example, you have explained, speaking is a very difficult skill for most of the students in university. Nah, terus based on John, speaking is blah 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 and blah blah blah. Titik nih. Nah, mau nambahin lagi nih. You want to add what John's want to from the other expert, you just can say in addition to John, ya, sebagai tambahan dari John, Mary also said that. So you use that connectors as well as and then to. If you want to emphasize, you start with above all, especially, more importantly, indeed, significantly, notably, in particular. If it is a contrast, yeah, later on we will have a comparison and contrast paragraph 2, you use however, nevertheless, alternatively, despite this, on the contrary, yet, whereas, apart from. So here you can see, even when you have cause and effect, I think that cause and effect is mostly used by us, right? You always use because. And if you see me mostly use my since, yeah, since also means karena, yeah. So here it better for you to write it on your note and find the meaning, yeah, and find the meaning. So you can see that mostly in academic writing, let's go back to Mr. Jaya article here. You can find a lot of connectors used by him. Nah, one of them, in addition, right? And then what else can you find? Similarly, okay, and then ironically, you have the other one, because. See, in addition, you will use a lot of connectors when it comes to writing academic writing, yeah, or you write an article. Let's start from the very first one. Can you check the connectors here? Another one, okay. Can you find it? Yeah, of course, and yeah, and we have this is in line with, this is actually also in line with, ya, sejalan dengan Depdiknas, ya, yang mengatakan bahwa ini ya, in addition, mostly Mr. Jaya use the word in addition, ya. This one firstly, secondly, okay, we also have hence here. So okay, in line with that. So you can find a lot of connectors, yeah, connectors. And here, because we are talking about opinion, so here is one of the example, yeah, connectors of cause and effect. So like because, since, so, therefore, yeah, this is the most common connectors used when we explain about or we write about opinion, yeah, opinion paragraph. Once again, the other one, punctuation. Remember, when because or since begin in a sentence, use a comma after the first part of the sentence. When the effect or result comes first, don't use comma before because and since. So if it is in the middle, in the front of the sentence, you put comma. If it is in the middle, you don't need comma. A result or effect beginning with so is usually the second part of a sentence. Use a comma before so. Use therefore after a full stop. So full stop and then therefore. Use a comma after therefore. So therefore, comma. And so here is one example. How to use since, so, or therefore. I think you can practice by yourself here, right? Because you can check on the keywords. Because you have key answer at the end of the book, right? So you just can do by yourself. Okay, so that's actually the end for opinion. Yeah, so here, this one. I will not ask you to do the exercise here because you can check the answer directly from this book. So that's why what I want you to do for the next, for your exercise for this meeting is that first, once again, go back to journal. Okay, go back to the journal. You can find any article. Please find any article. Up to you whose article. I'm opening mine. You want to use Mr. Jaya, Miss Nika, Miss Ratika, or my article here. Up to you. But every people, you should difference. I mean, like every single person have different article. Yeah, no one have the same article. So choose one article. Up to you. Okay, choose one article. Up to you whether you can take Mr. Jaya or Miss Nika or Miss Ratika, Miss Desi, me, or Mr. Rudy, or anyone. Up to you. You want to find other lecture, that's fine. Choose one article and then please analyze. Okay, so just example, for example, I show you mine because different lecture has different one, yeah. Mr. Jaya and Miss Nika mostly do experiment research biasanya. For me, I do like or I like more about analysis. Jadi kalau nyari yang punya Mr. Jaya sama Miss Nika itu pasti rata-rata dia yang kalau eksperimen ngajar gitu ya. Terus lebih banyak because Miss Nika and Mr. Jaya is old, not really old ya, old lecture karena mereka udah lama jadi penelitiannya udah banyak. If you see mine semuanya nanti karena mulainya dari 2019 karena Miss jadi dosen baru 2019 ya. Tapi terserah if you want to take my or Mr. Jaya or Miss Nika atau mau dari dosen yang lainnya atau dari ahli yang lainnya terserah. What you have to do is to choose one article, pilih satu artikel ya, and then you have to analyze their opinions ya, kasih silakan analisis di artikel tersebut ya, yang mana yang opinion, yang mana yang fact yang disebutkan di dalam paragraf mereka. And also please find the connectors dan juga silakan temukan connectors yang dipakai di dalam di dalam si artikel itu. So if you check on your Microsoft Word, kalau kalian buka Microsoft Word, silakan buat tabel gitu ya. 3 tabel, jadi tabel opinion, tabel satunya itu fact, satu tabelnya lagi connectors. Okay, so for example here, opinionnya nggak perlu yang semua opinion dari ahli ya, yang kira-kira opinion dari si penulisnya. Ya kalau opinion sebenarnya banyak sekali ya, jadi Miss batasin aja maksimal opinionnya 20 gitu, maksimal ya. Nah, fact, it's way better. Jadi, it's better for you to find more than 15. Ya, semuanya di atas 15. Ya, di atas 15 opinion, di atas 15 fact. Lebih better, less no. Ya, kalau lebih bagus, kalau kurang jangan. Dan juga connectors. Kalau connectors, Miss nggak bisa batasin ya, karena harus tergantung sama artikelnya, seberapa banyak dipakai si connectorsnya. So you will submit me 2 file. Jadi yang sorry, I cannot open my Microsoft Word. So you have to submit 2 file ke Miss. Pertama file artikelnya, yang kedua adalah file Microsoft Excel, Microsoft Word kalian yang sudah menganalisis si artikel itu. So you don't need to type, you just need to copy paste. Tinggal mudah copy paste saja. Misalnya ini nih. The word consists of 4 word classes, namely noun, verb, exclamation, and adjective. Ini termasuk ini ya, fact. Ya udah ini di copy kalimatnya, masukkan ke dalam tabel yang fact. Okay. And connectors, karena connectors di sini tadi udah banyak ya, you can see that there are a lot of connectors yang tadi di picture yang tadi. Nah sama, temukan sebanyak mungkin connectors yang bisa kalian lihat di artikel tersebut. Ya. For example, apa di sini? Temuin nggak? Do you have the word for that? Can you find it? For example, furthermore, right? So you copy paste the word furthermore. Okay. So next meeting you have to submit me 2 things ya, the article and also your analysis. And to make it, because I don't want you to make the same article, if you have found your article, please write your article on the group. Ya, jadi biar nggak ada yang double. Jadi kalau sudah nemuin artikel yang pas, silakan tulis judul artikelnya dalam kurung nama penulisnya, sehingga tidak satu sama lain itu sama. Okay? And how to find the article? I have show you that it is better or it is faster to find it on Google Scholar. Lebih mudah bukanya di Google Scholar. Banyak nih, tinggal cari nama dosennya atau mau judulnya ya kan seperti kemarin. Or actually you also can find it on Sinta. Jadi kumpulan dari jurnal-jurnal yang sudah, if it is from Indonesia ya, kalau dari Indonesia, kalau kalian mau cari artikel atau jurnal-jurnal, ketik aja sini Sinta gitu ya, nanti kebuka nyari jurnal-jurnal di Indonesia gitu ya, yang sudah terakreditasi, terus mau cari artikelnya, it's way better to find it there. Jadi ketik di sininya Sinta, and then you will find it, sebentar, it's kind of loading. Nanti bisa dicepetin aja ya di on your video. Nah, nanti seperti ini diketiknya Sinta gitu ya. And you will find on the web like this one. Nih, Sinta Science and Technology Index, sintaristekbrin.go.id. Nah, nanti di sini Ini sama seperti Google Scholar, tapi ini punyanya Indonesia. Jadi semua dosen itu datanya ada di sini. Jadi mungkin ada beberapa dosen yang tidak ada di Google Scholar, tapi dia wajib punya akun Sinta. Jadi namanya akun Sintanya dosen, gitu ya. And even university, kalian bisa tahu rankingnya IGM berapa, ranking universitas ini berapa, berdasarkan tulisan dosen-dosennya. Rajin nggak dosennya melakukan penelitian? Because actually if you work as a lecturer, ya sambil nunggu ya Miss cerita. If you work as a lecturer, dosen itu sebenarnya kewajibannya ada 3. Penelitian, pengajaran, penelitian, pengabdian. Jadi ngajar itu cuma salah satunya saja. Nah, neliti dan juga melakukan pengabdian kepada masyarakat itu juga wajib dilakukan oleh dosen. Nah, jadi nanti muncul seperti ini. Kalau kalian mau nyari universitas, tinggal ketik affiliation. Kalau mau nyari penulis, tinggal ketik authors. Tapi kita, karena mau lihat jurnal, jadi kliknya yang source. Ketik source, lalu pilih yang journals. Ya, ini adalah jurnal-jurnal, buku-buku, peneliti-peneliti yang sudah di akreditasi lah gitu ya, yang udah terdata oleh si Sinta. Jadi tinggal diklik journals. Okay. So here, just click on the journals. Okay. By the way, because this is so long to take this one, I think that I will show you by using my handphone. So I will edit this video and I will just do, right. Okay. So let me do the closing. So now actually I'm moving to my handphone because it's not working on my laptop. So here in Google, you just find the word Sinta. Yeah. Okay, so here you just click on Sinta Science and Technology Index. So here you can check this one. If you want to check Indo Global Mandiri University, you just can click affiliation. Yeah, so here affiliation. So here is the ranking from the university. Like if you are writing Universitas Indo Global Mandiri, then you search it. You can find our university. Okay, how many? So here is the article that is written by all the lecturer of Indo Global Mandiri University. You can check on the authors. The authors is all the lecture. Yeah, so this is all the lectures. You can click on that. For example, you type Mr. Jaya. So like if you type Mr. Jaya Nur Iman, you will find him. And then here, okay, so here is all the Mr. Jaya score and also papers. Yeah, so here is all the article that Mr. Jaya write. Or if you want to find, so what I want you to do is to do source. Jadi if you find the journals, ini adalah semua jurnal yang ada di Indonesia yang sudah terakreditasi oleh Sinta, punyanya kementerian gitu ya. Ada rankingnya S1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if it is to make it easy, just click English. Karena ini campuran semuanya. So if you click on English, there are so many journal. Yes, there are many journal names here. Just click one of them. For example, this one, Studies in English Language and Education. You click, and then there are a lot of article here. To make it easy, langsung aja buka di sebelah kirinya ada website. So you click on the website. Okay, you click on the website and they will bring you directly to their website. It should be here. So yeah. Oh, they don't link on it. Oh, sorry, it's still loading. Okay, so they will bring you directly to their web. So Jurnal Unsiah, you can check on their arsip. So if you check on their arsip, there are so many volume. If you want to check on 2020, you click on it. You click the volume. Well, in what year? Up to you. 2006, 2017. You just click on the fall. And then there are so many articles here. What do you like? This one about Indonesian EFL University Studi Metakognitif online reading strategies before and during COVID-19, the listening skill, the favorite language learning strategies of Islamic University, and blah, so many. Even when you go back and then you check on the volume 3, this is only from one journal, yeah. So you just can check which article are best or that you like to read the most. Okay? So that's the way to find the article. Boleh pakai Google Scholar, boleh juga mau kalau langsung cari di Sinta tadi juga boleh. That's all the same. Ya, so even here ini ada banyak sekali halamannya, udah sampai 5 dan seterusnya ini. So you have a lot of article. Jadi jangan bilang susah nih nyari artikel. Banyak sekali, malah kebanyakan artikel. Ya. Okay, so that's all my explanation for Sinta. And I cannot close you by using my face because there's something wrong with my laptop. So that's why I move on my handphone. So thank you very much for watching this video. So see you next meeting, everyone. Yeah, and don't forget to submit your exercise. And by the way, I don't have midterm. Ya, Miss nggak ngambil nilai mid karena setiap kali pertemuan Miss selalu minta kalian melakukan latihan. Jadi semua nilainya itu akan rekap dari semua latihan yang kalian kerjakan di setiap meetingnya. Okay, so that's all for today. Thank you for your time to watch and see you next meeting. Bye.